Where is that, Biz?
South Jersey.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that on my map.
Some of these have been coming up out of nowhere. We were just have like little sprinkles of rain here or there, but there's two areas here. One is the Chesapeake Bay, and one's the Delaware River. So if it's coming from the southwest and it's coming over to the coast and kind of coming up, it can hit both of them and pick up a whole lot of moisture. And you can see when, and even in Philadelphia, which is on the Delaware River, between Jersey, the Delaware River between Philly and New Jersey. A lot of times when it crosses there, like it's coming from the northwest, coming down from Pennsylvania, Ohio, anywhere there, even Canada, coming over from Ohio. When it hits the Delaware River, it can change. It can either get colder or it can get warmer. It can get worse. It could just fizzle out. I mean, it's the weirdest thing. So we got anything that's coming our way, don't think of it as, oh, it's nothing, because it could change really fast.
Yep, weather is very unpredictable. Oh.
You should see my front blinds. They're like on a, I guess they're they're about 5 feet wide. It's sliding glass, it's all left and right panels, and they have a full blind across them. Mini blinds, they're really great, but they're blowing, they're standing out. So I got to get ready. Good thing I put my trash cans outside. I have a porch, a patio, and it's got like a fence around it and a gate, and then there's the balcony upstairs, so it's kind of protected. But I know people have their trash cans blown all over the place in here because their patios don't have what I still have. They originally had them, but they don't anymore. So if I quickly unplug, you know how it goes. That means I gotta do some work around here. Here, beep, beep. That's what you get constantly in here. We get them at different times. One at like 8:30 in the morning, then it comes back before 3, and no, before 4, for a special man in here. I don't know how old he is. He's in his 50s at least, maybe older, but he functions on his own. He microwaves stuff. He's got all kinds of things, and he goes to a daycare, and they play games and they feed them and gives them activities, and so and he loves sports. And he'll come out. It's funny. I'll go over to the gang box over here, the mailbox, and he just loves me. He's the nicest guy. He's really not with it, and he has to repeat himself. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I mean, like, so they must have told him to say that, always be positive. But he'll come out with his Philly shirt on. And I'll say, hey, Tom, how you doing? Hey, the Phillies playing tonight? Yeah, Phillies are playing. Phillies are playing at 7 o'clock or whatever it would be. Yeah, Phillies are playing. I'm going to watch the Phillies tonight. I said, oh, that's great. I hope they win. You think they'll win, Tom? I hope they win. Yeah, I hope they win. The Phillies are playing tonight at 7 o'clock. He's such a dear. Everybody kind of watches out for him in case there's anything wrong. Like they had to shut off the water, and he didn't understand. So we said, listen, Tom, fill up your bathtub with water because you can use that to flush your toilet. You're going to turn the water off for a couple of hours, okay? So you can get a bucket and pour water into the toilet, and then that way you can flush the toilet. I mean, we had to tell him things like that because he just doesn't get it. He'd freak out if he couldn't flush the toilet. Oh man, it's right above me a couple miles. I just looked on the map. It just dropped 10 degrees. It's so nice and cool in here.
Hmm.
Why did you do that? I wanted you to hear what they said. It was from out of the area. I've known him for years, Mr. Out of the Area.
Hey, Biz, did you know that I used to live in New Jersey?
Oh, you poor thing. Are you all right now? Thanks, Andre. I know you were doing me a favor. Where?
Sussex County, New Jersey. Newton, New Jersey.
Ah, that's up at North Jersey, where you sit on a stoop and read your newspaper. Yeah, that's a ticket. Oh, if you look on that map, the weather map I put in there, the last one, and you on the left top of the map, you click the little arrow and it animates it. You can see it's coming right at me. It's just above me. I'm above Chiselhurst actually, and below Lindenwold. I'm in between the two, and it's like, oh, last night it was just below me. It was in Chiselhurst. So I'm like, oh, goodness. Years ago, when I lived in Berlin, which is above Atco where I live now, uh, it was just a little bit of snow. And you can see how down here in the Pine Barrens, how things change from left to right and up and down. And I was in Berlin, Atco got 11 inches of snow. It was just a little bit, like an inch or two in Berlin. And it's only a couple miles away. But it's just so weird how things happen here. Uh, you don't know. People say, oh, yeah, it looks like it's going to be nice little clouds. Well, those clouds can really interrupt something.
Tornadoes. One in Florida, one in Alabama.